Good evening, class. This is Michael Underwood, and this is my presentation on Family and Consumer Sciences. Family and Consumer Sciences is a governmental issue because of the lack of availability in student schedules for courses that teach them life skills to help them in future careers and education pathways. Cindy Miller was named AAFCS president. She is an advocate for family and consumer sciences at the state and federal levels. This governmental issue is relevant now more than ever because there is becoming a shortage of FACSE teachers because students are not being able to take the classes, which causes them not only to be at a disadvantage with learning life skills, but also not giving them the opportunity to learn what the courses are and maybe that they might want to go down that career pathway of being a FACSE educator. My solution to this governmental issue would be repealing and replacing the current graduation requirements for high school students. My solution abides by national standards, majority of college standards, as well as Washington state standards. The new graduation requirements would go as follows: 1 health and fitness credit, 1 fine arts credit, 2 consecutive years of a same foreign language, 2 science courses, 3 social studies courses, 3 credits involving family and consumer sciences, 4 English language arts, 4 mathematics courses, 4 electives. This solution to the graduation requirements allows students to be flexible with their schedule, including 3 credit hours of family consumer sciences that allow students to learn about child development, culinary essentials, life skills, family health. When Cindy Miller was elected in April of 2018 to be the 2018-2019 school year AAFCS president, she took on an oath to work with stakeholders to help improve the current state of the FCS programs, to add in new programs, to widen our horizons with where they're available, how they're available, and how school systems can accommodate the need for this life skills for their students. My personal connection to FACSE is through Michelle Hamilton at Bethel High School. A few summers ago, my family and I decided to go out to dinner at the Hideaway Bar and Grill, where Mrs. Hamilton works as a bartender. My connection to her was via my dad. She used to be my dad's student teacher back in the 1980s when my dad was in high school. So she basically had recognized my dad and said that I should join FCCLA, which little did I know would change my entire life. I learned a lot about family consumer science via the service projects that we do. I learned about the community, how to interact with fellow community members. This all basically changed the way my life was supposed to turn out. I have actually decided to also change my career pathway. I'm still doing my double major in mathematics and STEM, but I'm also adding in a minor in family consumer sciences so I can maybe change some of the lives of my future students like Miss Hamilton and Miss Gerard have done to mine. When you took culinary and family health, do you believe that you learned life skills that would help you post high school career?
Yes, absolutely yes, because they were just those classes that you're not just studying because of the academics or the university. Those were exactly the classes you need in your life. They taught me about relationships and how to deal with sadness or anger. And then in culinary, we learned how to cook. We do need cooking in our life.
Yeah.
If we don't know how to cook, we're gonna eat noodles for our whole life.
After reflecting back on these experiences of family and consumer science courses, do you feel there should be a graduation requirement nationwide for family and consumer sciences?
Yes, I think that that is very important that they have that experience. Though I noticed in here in Finland we learn like social studies, and there we learn about how to survive in life, like with with laws and bills and everything that we and that's missing in your education. So I think the family consumer sciences give you some life skills that are very needed
Okay.
in life. And even though if you don't have the other social studies kinds life skills, I think at least the relationship skills are very, very important, and they should definitely make at least one class necessary for
Should there
everyone.
be a family consumer science graduation requirement in high schools?
I believe there should be a family and consumer sciences graduation requirement in high schools because a lot of our curriculum is preparing students for life after high school. It doesn't matter if they're in college, if they're going on to the workforce, everybody needs to know how to communicate, how to budget, how to pay bills, go through life, how to grocery shop, meal plan. Those are the normal types of things we'll teach in an independent living. So it's going to help them be more successful no matter what their goals are.
In your experience as a FACSE educator, why are these courses so important?
Well, I've been teaching 32 years, and I've had a lot of students come back over the last 32 years telling me the things that they've learned in my class has helped them in their real life situations with their future or with their present husband or wife or with their children. And I think that they learn skills that's going to teach them, for example, how to communicate with others, how to budget, how to compromise, um, how to learn how to work with other people.